Okay, big thing we need to talk about right now. The Stranger Things documentary released on January 12th, and I watched it instantly. I'm doing the review a bit later, but it's okay. And dude, what the? I mean, the documentary was very interesting in my opinion, and also actually emotional when they were coming to the end. But bro, better than the entire season 5. This documentary was better than the entire season 5, but we saw there are many things. First of all, we saw the Duffer brothers hadn't even finished writing for the final. They didn't even write the finale, but they already started to film the season. They filmed the final episode, but they didn't write the ending. After I heard that, I thought, what the heck is going on, bro? They filmed the final episode, so episode 8, and they didn't even write an ending. They didn't even have an ending. They still thought about the ending, and the only thing they came up with is Eleven killing herself. That was their only option. There was no other option for them. And bro, I also saw some things where while writing the finale, they had in the background open ChatGPT and Reddit and some things, dude. What the heck? Were they writing the finale with ChatGPT? No way that they did it. But the best thing would have been if the Duffer brothers didn't even write a single episode, only direct this shit, because they're terrible at writing, which we can see, and just let the writing to the writers. And they also said in this they wanted to be directors, not writers, and to just let the writing to the writers and direct the freaking episode. Also, the next problem is Sean Levy. Bro, don't let this guy direct a single episode. It would have been way better. I mean, yes, they also said they couldn't do it alone, the directing every single episode. Yes, they had the guy who also directed Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. They should have just taken another director, but Sean Levy, dude, Sean Levy is a decent director. He's okay, but he has like only one, maximum two good movies. The rest is shit. His films. The rest is, I mean, Free Guy, bro. What the heck, really? Um, yeah. Also, Deadpool and Wolverine. And yes, I mean that's what's triggering me the most. Not even finishing the script for the final episode and already filming the episode. How the heck should that happen? I mean, they were filming the cave scene, where Henry went into the cave, and they didn't even have a finale for the episode. They didn't even know what happens at the ending. They didn't even know if Vecna's gonna die, but they already filmed it. This is too rushed. It's the same thing with Game of Thrones or other shows. Dexter, terrible finale. Bro, what did they think about that? And actually the people that are watching the show, the fans, are writing better finales than the Duffer brothers. The Duffer brothers are very good directors in my opinion. They're very good. They're not amazing, they're not phenomenal directors, but they're very good directors, and I really respect them. But writers, dude, and this entire documentary also, they showed themselves like they were the best and greatest, and bro, no, they are not. They would have been the best and the greatest directors of all time if this conformity gate and all this shit would have been true. Then they would have been for me the best directors ever. Up on top there with Christopher Nolan and the others, because this would be smart as heck, but they're not that smart. So I really don't know what to say, because I'm really, really not a big fan of the finale. I mean, I can understand the finale, yes, but I'm really not, definitely not satisfied with this finale, because that's not a finale. That's the same thing with Peacemaker. Terrible finale. And 2 hours, 1 hour at least wasted time. They could have cut this 1 hour off with talking, babbling, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this one roof scene that was great again. There was emotional scene. And also in this documentary, we saw the actors were actually crying, sobbing. They were tears flowing out of them, because this show was their entire lives. They did this since they were children, young kids, and it's understandable actually. And the ending was emotional, where the Duffer brothers and all said goodbye to Stranger Things and everything. The Duffer brothers also cried, because it was 10 years of their lives, or even more. And it's understandable. This documentary was very, very good, and I really like to see behind the scenes everything, how the sets were built, and the writing, and the directors talking about this stuff, and the actors also, with the visual effects, the camera movements. It was really, really interesting to see. But we also saw some scenes where I thought, just take more time to write the finale, bro. They're writing the finale while filming it. I mean, they have these red scripts, and that were unfinished scripts. They wrote the finale while filming the final episode. I've never heard something of that before. I've never seen something like that before. Dude, that's just stupid. I mean, bro, even I write a script and then I film something. Even I do that. I already wrote some scripts for short movies for me. I already wrote scripts, but I'm not writing the scripts while filming. I mean, I'm still filming with a phone, but when I write a script and I know what I have to say and I know what the characters have to do, I'm not filming the freaking. I mean, it's already written, yes, what they filmed, but not even have a finale. That's then rushing. They have pure stress and everything, finishing it and time, and yeah, I don't understand this choice, and that was probably the worst choice they could have made. Duffer brothers, yes. Sorry to say that, but they were just talking shit in this episode. In this documentary. Interesting documentary. Very, very good documentary. It gets a 9 out of 10 from me, because it was very, very interesting. And yes, that's it. And there's no more to say, but goodbye, Stranger Things, forever. Said that it's over, because I really love the show. The finale destroyed everything, but I'm still a big fan of the show. The show, all in all, gets an 8 out of 10 in my opinion, because of the finale. After season 4, I gave a 9 out of 10, but it went down to an 8 out of 10. Yes, I really love the show. So nothing coming anymore. Goodbye, Stranger Things, forever. No reviews from me anymore. Never rewatching this show. Goodbye, Duffer Brothers. Thank you for creating this crazy adventure, this very amazing show, except for the final season, sadly, except for one or two episodes. But yeah, thank you. Really, thank you. That was a crazy adventure. I will say the same thing with The Boys when it's ending, but yeah, that's probably it from my side. I mean, if you have to or want to write something in the comments, or how do you like the documentary, you need to watch this documentary. It's a big recommendation. I'm not a big fan of documentaries, but this was amazing. So thanks, and goodbye, Stranger Things.